Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the AM committee. Let me just turn that up a little bit. I would ask anyone to make a disclosure of pecuniary interest either now or at the appropriate time. Seeing none, we'll move on. We have Infrastructure and Development Services Division. We have a correspondence to receive and file. Get a mover and a seconder for that. Councillor Broad and Deputy Warden White. Discussion? All in favor? That's carried. We got B, we got an information report. It's dated October 18th regarding 2023 roads and bridges construction update. Mover and seconder for that. Councillor Agar and Councillor Case. Any discussion on that? Deputy Warden White.
Thank you, Chair Veen. Just a quick update. I noticed there's some additional construction taking place now on Lakeshore Road. What's the status of that? Thank you.
Through you, Mr. Chair, to Deputy Warden White. I think Matt Deline is on the line. He may have just a little bit more specific information to provide you.
Yeah, thanks. Through the chair to Deputy Warden White. Today, the city is painting the pedestrian crosswalk prior to the signage and the possible potential speed limit reduction. Additionally, there were some deficiencies in some of the asphalt out there with the contractor, so they're repairing some of those to meet specifications. Was there something else beyond those that you were looking for?
No, it's the deficiencies, I guess, so thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. All in favor? That's carried. Reports requiring a motion. We got a report dated October 18th, 2023 regarding maintenance activity report, April to October. Moved by Councillor Case and seconded by Councillor Broad. Discussion? All in favor? That's carried. B, you got another report regarding the speed limit adjustment on County Road 7, PXO. Moved by Deputy Warden White and Warden Marriott. Discussion?
Yeah, thanks, Chair Veen. Again, that stretch of Lakeshore Road, just a question about the rationale between justifying the speed limit, not just remaining 60 down to a more natural endpoint like Waterworks or Mandamin, as opposed to having these, staged increases across Lakeshore without arriving at a major intersection.
Okay, any other discussion? All in favor? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, I think Deputy Warden was looking for a response to that, correct?
Sorry.
Yeah, and again, through you, Mr. Chair, I think I can direct that question to Matt Deline, Manager of Public Works.
Yeah, thank you. Through Chair Veen to Deputy Warden White. The speed limit reduction is specific to the request by the city to install a PXO, pedestrian crossover at Mike Weir Park. The posted speed limit of 70 is the proper speed limit through that corridor. But due to the request for that facility at the west end of that corridor, the speed needed to be reduced to 60 to accommodate that facility.
Deputy Warden White.
Thanks. Just to follow up then, so essentially what we've got is we've got 50 for a while, and then we ramp up slightly to 60 for a short period of time, and then we ramp up to 70. Is that a fairly natural thing to do in a situation like that? I understand the reduction for the crosswalk, but given that there was already a change from 50 to 70, again, I'm just asking, are there any safety concerns with having that staggered speed increase, or is it safer to have a consistent speed to a more natural stopping point.
Yeah, through Chair Bean to Deputy Warden White. The change in the adjustment for the PXO is the proper process at this time. The speed limit through that corridor was 70 and should be 70. The reduction is specific to the request by the city to install the PXO.
Okay. All in favor? That's carried. We also have another report dated October 18th regarding update appointment bylaw for inspectors. Mover and seconder for that. Deputy Warden White and Councillor Agar. Councillor Case.
Yeah, just a question through Mr. Chair to Mr. Cole. I'm just wondering, our building numbers, are they still within a reasonable level? I know a lot of the building stats numbers for new homes and new construction are down. I'm just wondering what this does as far as the component of inspectors versus work. I just want to be clear that we need all these folks. Don't have a problem with the report, just some clarity if I could, please.
Mr. Chair, through you to Councillor Case, if I can call Corinne Nada, our manager of building services, she can speak to that directly. Yeah.
Good morning, through you. So our stats are strong. Our staffing numbers are full-time staff only. There are no temporary staff that we had through the COVID period and through last year. So now we're just into permanent full-time staff. This is just a housekeeping piece. We did have a property standards inspector move to be a building inspector, and the new person that is being included in this bylaw is the hire for the bylaw piece. So we are just at the full-time complement at this point in time. We are monitoring, and we are doing full staff attrition every time that we do have an opening. And our stats will be at the next committee meeting for your consideration.
Yes, Mr. Chair. No, that answers my question 100%, and I appreciate the answer. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. All in favor? That's carried. Other business. Seeing none, we will move on. Public Health Services Division. We have one there, Emergency Medical Services Department. We got an information report. Need a mover and seconder for that. Receive and file. Deputy Warden White and Councillor Broad. Any discussion on that? All in favor? That's carried. Other business? Okay. Move on. Cultural Services Division. We have the information reports. There's two there, and I think we can move them both together. Looking for a mover and a seconder for that. Deputy Warden White and Councillor Broad. Discussion? All in favor? Carried. We have a report requiring a motion. We've got two there. First one is regarding the library policy manual. Councillor Case and Councillor Agar. Discussion? All in favor? That's carried. B, we've got a report regarding museum, gallery, and archives collection management from August 2023. Councillor Broad and Councillor Case. Discussion. All in favor? That's carried. Other business? Okay. I'm looking for adjournment, I guess. Counselor Broad, and, oh, Counselor Bradley. All in favor? That's carried.